you guys. So welcome back to my channel. Now today's video is about this hair tutorial I haven't done for a while. As you can see, right now my hair is dry. I took a shower yesterday and I let it just normally dry. This is my natural hair. It's ugly. I know, you don't have to tell me, but it's like so flat on the top. And although I do use moisturizing shampoo and conditioners and our mask, so still this is how it looks like right after my shower. I go with this product right here. This one is from Bumble and Bumble Hairdresser Invisible Oil Primer, and this has it actually protects you from UV ray and heat protection and all that. So I like literally rinse my hair with this one, and I just bought it like a couple of months ago, and I'm already down to this here. So yeah, that goes to tell you how much I love this product. I do have a backup, so I'm not worried about it. Anyway, so this is what my hair looks like right now, and I'm gonna go ahead and show you. I bought this tool right here from Amazon. It was $29, I believe. There's a variety of this type in Amazon. You know, if you just Google it or put it on there, search 3-barrel hair clumps or whatever it's called, there's tons of them comes up, right? So the question is, do I really want to invest on the what is it called, Amica? There's another one, I'm not sure the name. I'll have it right here on the video. I'll have the name right here. So those are really expensive. The Amica one, I think it's almost, it's $100 or 100 something. Also, I'll have it right here. So this one was $30. The only thing is, this one, after you click on this one, once you turn it on, it has power of 290, like that's how much the heat controls it has. It doesn't go to 450, I don't believe so. So the 210 is the highest. So I put it on 210. It takes a while before it gets hot. So you want to turn this on, do your thing, and do spray and all that, and then go with it, you know. So this takes a while. At least I would say 4 to 5 minutes before it gets to that high heat. So I just I turned it on, that's what I meant. And then I'm now going to go ahead and put another layer of protection, heat protection. This one's from Kerastase, and this is the resistant cream for your hair protection, the UV or like heat protection. And then I'm going to go ahead and spray this all over my hair. So this one is anti-freeze spray. So I don't really know if this thing works, but I bought it, so I'm going to use it up, and I'm assuming it does. As you can see, my hair isn't that frizzy. I mean, I just washed it, and they're more flat than they're more, you know, boom, so like huge or frizzy or whatever, you know. So but I just have to maneuver around my hair all on my head, basically. As you just saw, like if I flip it over, it gives me a little bit of volume, and then I gotta do these and this and all that. So I've lost a lot of hairs since, you know, a couple of, or more than, or I would say since past 5 years. I had at least like double amount this hair, but also because, you know, this hair is growing and I'm just losing hair. Right after my second birth, I have lost a lot of hairs. So now, without further ado, fast forward this part. Yeah, this is what it looks like after my cream and the frizzy spray. I forgot to use the spray before I did use this one, so it was kind of hard for me to leave it on my hand. And as you saw, the amount I use about quarter size. And just in case if you're wondering, I am inside my bathroom. This is just in the corner. Now I'm gonna go ahead and use my wand. Like long time ago, I used to use this type of wand, and that was back in like 2014 or 14, end of end of 13 and beginning of 14, something like that. I used to use it, and that one was from Hot Tools, and it's not as separated like this one. That other one was like together, and it would just come up together and it'll close together. But still, I'll put a picture right here if I can find it. This is how it looks like before. When I used to use it back in the days when it was like 2013 and 14. More dirtier hair gets, it's better. So it's like a easy dirty hair looks, but it looks nice, and you don't have to wash it frequently. You know, that's the best part. So I just section my hair as I'm in the middle, as you can see. I try not to talk as much, but you can see what I'm doing. It's pretty, like, you know, basic stuff. And one thing I would like to say, what I like to do, I don't like to go all the way up here, because I just like to leave this part empty, like not too curly. And then also I don't do all the way to my ends, all the way, like a little bit. I leave that much empty. Pretty much I do all this and you'll see it. So that way it looks kind of voluminous right here, and then it doesn't look too crinkly right here, and it gives you that smooth finish. So let me go ahead and start for the 5th time. And now once you put this, a tray and then the tube barrel on the top, and don't stretch it, just leave it a little bit loosen on the top. As you can see, there's a little, you know, carve. Just loosen, you know, leave that loosen, and then let it just be there for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, because I already been holding it, and let it go. And this is something how it looks like. And it doesn't have to be too perfect, because once you get all your hair done, it'll be cute anyway. So so now I'm gonna go ahead and get this one done. Now, as you see this bottom carve right here, that's where you want this barrel to you know, start from. So like right here, you see, this is what I mean. So that's what I did. And do not stretch this, just leave it loose. And this part right here, I'm not gonna do anything. And this is how it looks like. I love it. So now I'm gonna go ahead and fast forward this part, so keep on watching. So guys, a couple of things I would like to mention before I forget. I know I look crazy, but this is the way I like to keep my done hair away from my other side. So one thing is this right here is on your way. So sometimes it turns off by accident because you don't see it, so it will turn off, and then so you have to make sure you see it. But this wand is very, very hot, so very careful if you are using the same tools by my recommendations. So be very cautious and be very aware of it. This thing is extremely hot. You do not want to burn yourself, so keep it away from your face and your fingers, and if you need to wear gloves, then do so. So the reason why I was trying to mention earlier that should I go ahead and invest money on those two products or just keep this one, seems like this one doing the work, and I have no idea for the other one how those would be. Is it just a brand that coming up with the same stuff and charging $100 because the extra $50 for their name brand, or I mean, I'm not sure. Or is it better than this wand altogether? I'm not quite sure. And I think I believe their like heat higher amount is $450 or something like that. That's how much it goes up to. But I really don't care for it because that's too much heat. So 210 is okay for me. You know, as you can see, it's doing the job. It's getting the job done. And please keep your wand away from your face. Do not burn yourself. Once again, I'm telling you and warning you. This wand is very extremely hot. So very, very cautious and try not to do this in front of your kids. And if you're under 18, please get a permission from your parents. So yeah, I don't know how the other ones are going to be. So if this thing does the same thing, I might just buy it for, to test it out. So this is what it looks like right now. And I am gonna loosen it up a little bit, or I just leave it like this, just a little bit loose, not too much. So this is the regular side, this is the done side. I love it. So far, so good. In case if you're wondering why don't I not use hand gloves, because I'm just used to this. I've been doing this for so long. I still burn my face because it was just done like really stupidly happened. But I am kind of pro at this stuff, like hair with the hair tools. So that's why I don't like to use it. But sometimes I would if they're extremely hot. So this is the finishing look. I'm gonna go ahead and kind of play around with my hair. Obviously this face looks like really ugly. I mean, my face has nothing beside like skincare. So if I do a little bit of makeup, maybe I'll look cute. I'm not sure. But I will put a picture right here with my hair done. This is what I look like with my makeup on and my hair. Right, what makeup does to your face. I know, I hear you. So this is what it looks like. This is the finishing look. I love it and hope you guys enjoy this. Now, before I finish this, once again, I would like to mention that be very careful before you use this tool, because this tool is really hot. Now, I don't know how the other tools are going to be, as I mentioned earlier. So I'm going to keep using this tool for $30, not bad. And obviously, any hot tools will burn your hair. Doesn't matter how much money you spend. Unless like they have some kind of higher technology like Dyson. So Dyson still, it's a hot tool, will burn. So you have to make sure that you are using some kind of protection, layering protection, 1 or 2 or 3, depending on you and your budget. Doesn't have to be these bougie product, but any kind of Walmart or Target, any brand, any kind of brand that will protect your hair. Make sure you spray or lather those product before you do this. So now I'm going to go ahead and use a little oil, and for my oil I'm using today is Care Stash right here. I'm just going to take a little bit, like this much. You can even see, like literally little, because you don't need that much. You do not want to get your hair oily. So what I do is I just go on the bottom and literally just put it on my tip of my hair to make sure they're oily and they have enough hair oil to live their life, This part right here, you don't need to worry about it because your scalp gets oily, so they do get enough oil. This part right here, that's where you want to actually nourish them and put more oils and treatments and stuff like that. So I'm not going to do any makeup or anything. I'm not trying to look cute today at all. Just wanted to show you this hair tutorial and how this one work, in case if you're wondering. If your hair looks cute and they're voluminous, obviously makeup makes it even better, prettier, right? That's just something I mentioned on my other video where things makes me flawless or I cannot live without, something like that. So yeah, well, I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial and this video. If you do, don't forget to share my video with your friends and family. And if you're new to my channel, welcome. My name is Farzana, and please don't forget to subscribe to my channel before you leave so you can see more videos. If that's something interests you, then don't forget to subscribe. And if you are my fellow subscriber, hey, how are you? Thank you so much for coming back. I hope you're doing okay. So now I'm gonna go ahead and finally take off. Hopefully I'll catch you on my next video. Till then, everybody, stay safe and healthy. Take care. Bye now.